Hey guys, this is Menti from Toy Soldiers Pros with yet another episode of LEGO Star Wars 3 The Clone Wars walkthrough, and today we'll be talking about E3. We'll do another E3 summary. Last year we did it with Sleeve. This year I'm going to do it playing LEGO Star Wars yet again. I think it is the hottest topic right now, concerned with Star Wars The Republic. And even though I promised you to do another coverage of some news, older news from Star Wars The Republic website, I think that E3 summary is what we need right now. So without further ado, let's get on with it. Okay, I'm back and we'll be playing another level from General Grievous campaign, I think. We'll see. Okay, so we're choosing the level and... oh, we are not going to play another level from General Grievous campaign because there is no another level from General Grievous campaign. Okay, we're going back, and we're going to Christophsis. And we're doing a Asajj Ventress campaign, the hidden enemy. And now let's switch to the floaty thingy translation. Asajj Ventress, Chapter 1, the hidden enemy. Consisting of battle droid, Separatist army has launched an attack on the beautiful planet of Christophsis in hope that they will manage to stop a massacre and save this beautiful world from further destruction. Generals Jedi Obi-Wan Kenobi and Anakin Skywalker have planned a bold ambush which would help them win the victory and gain a victory for the Republic, aided by a small squad of clone troopers. Jedi has launched the ambush on the enemy. I know I didn't do it too well, but will be just enough for you, I hope. As always, a cinematic in the beginning. Okay, let's get on with the action. So, there are 4 main points that I want to make in this video while we'll be talking about E3 summary. So, I think that the most important news for everyone out there will be the fact that we have been given no release date. And I know that there is still an amazing amount of outrage about this because, well, basically people want this release date to be there. However, am I really that upset about it? I don't think I am. Why is that? Well, because first of all, I think that they have said plenty of times in the past and on E3 that they will do it on 2011, and they still keep to that date. So therefore, I think that it's only natural that we should be expecting the game around December or something like that. So, and also releasing the game just before Christmas is an amazing idea as far as the marketing goes. Let's face it. What am I doing here? So yeah, I think that no release date doesn't really mean that... oh shit. Doesn't really mean that the game is still not being launched for some time. I just think that they are taking their time and making sure that the game looks just perfect. I really don't understand the amount of outrage on the one hand, because let's face it, everything that I read on Facebook, everything that I read on in the comments, I like majority of these things is I want the release date, otherwise I'm giving up on the game. Okay, give up on the game. If that's what your attitude is, then I don't care really. And I don't think that BioWare cares for what you're writing. It's like I know it's a complete jump from topic to topic, but some of you might be watching this new series on HBO, Game of Thrones, right? And some major event, not to spoil anything, some major event has happened in the recent episode, and there were like 10,000 comments on their official forums, half of them at least saying that they will cancel the subscription of HBO. And I mean, what the hell? That's the way it looks like, that's the situation that is here, and you can't really do anything about it. So you just, I don't know, I don't feel this outrage of not having the release date yet, because I know that they will release it probably in December, and I really hope that they will take the time to polish the game, and that's the main concern for me. I do not care for it going in December, in January, or even, I don't know, in March of 2012. I really don't. All I care about is that the game is perfect, and as far as it is now, I don't think it's perfect, but I'll come back to that later. Okay, so release date has not been released, trolls have been spamming, blah blah blah, not more than interesting. I think that the most interesting point was the trailer. Let's face it, the trailer was amazing. I'm sorry, I had to do a little cut here because I was rambling really badly. So, the trailer was epic, it was amazing, it was full of action, it was full of really epicness. And I loved it, and I hope that all of you loved it as well, because it was worth it, and it was also announced the best trailer of E3 this year, so it is something to be considered. The trailer was amazing because it was also full of references. I mean, the amount of references to the original saga, to the movies, to everything we've seen so far, amazing. But the fact that really bothers me with the trailer, and I'm just gonna start with the bad side so that I can switch to the good one first. Oh, I think it goes here, actually. I'll start with the bad thing, is that, well, it's not really bad, but I noticed this one comment on their Facebook site, the Star Wars Public Web Facebook site, the fact that, I'm sorry, I'm really trying to focus on the game and not doing much of success here, not having much of success here. Someone pointed out that the only class that has not been shown in any of the trailers was Imperial Agent, and it's really not encouraging people to play that class. Let's face it, I mean, the Troopers have been shown, Smuggler have been shown just recently, we have seen Bounty Hunter in the first trailer, and I mean, it's kind of funny. This is the only class that is missing in the entire videos. So yeah, I think that they should do something about it, but it's already too late, because as far as I understood it, this will be the release trailer. The one that you're going to see in game. Okay, I have absolutely no idea of what I'm supposed to do here. Right now. Okay, I killed my mace as well. So yeah, so this was the trailer. I don't think that there's much more to say about it. I just loved it. The only thing I don't love is that the troopers are still so fragile in it. I mean, the Jedis, of course, they are powerful, they're almighty, as the Jedis are always. Smuggler was really nice here. He only took care of his ship, which is like a very smugglish attitude in the war, during the war. And oh, now I get it. Or I don't. Oh, I do. So yeah, who else was there? We didn't see any bounty hunters or Imperial agents. Of course, Imperial agents are not included in any of the trailers. And yeah, but the troopers seem very weak. They always get their ass kicked in all the videos, and I'm not sure I'm very fond of that. But yeah, we're gonna see how they look in game. I just really hope that the range classes won't be very underpowered as concerned to the Jedi. Shit, it's floating droids. What the fuck? Oh, there's a button. Okay, nice. And yeah, I think that's all as far as the trailer goes, and now we can switch to another news, which was a big announcement. I'm really concerned with this announcement as well. The big announcement was that we are going to have operations in Star Wars The Republic, and what operations are in fact are raids. And it's like, it's yet another time when they are introducing something in a way that they're acting as if they invented something amazing, new and creative, while they're just put another part, major part, and the part we were all expecting in an MMO. It's like, well, you have to put that in an MMO, because otherwise it's not a real MMO, is it? So I was really surprised that it made it such a big announcement. On the other hand, I'm very happy that we're seeing that bigger groups will be involved and these raids, in operations as they called it, and I hope that story-wise they will be amazing, and I hope that the interaction in raids will be fun, because so far the four-man groups have just the optimal balance as far as my perception was concerned. However, I'm not sure that the bigger groups, and I still don't know how big the groups are going to be. 16, 20, I don't know, 12, we'll see. What the hell? Give it back. Give it back. There we go. Okay, what am I doing with? I hope that the bigger groups won't be too boring and that they will be balanced. And well, I have many doubts about raids in this game, especially if they are going to include any kind of dialogues in the game with the NPCs. It's going to look bad as far as 16 people, bigger raid groups go, I think. But I might be wrong. What we've seen in the video about raiding was not very interesting, and I think that leads me to the next point of my rant here, because let's face it, that's another rant of mine. And the point is another video that has been released of this Tatooine of the Tatooine walkthrough. And let me make a small cut here to make sure that everything works, and I'll get back to the topic. Okay, so the Tatooine walkthrough was the gameplay of Imperial, oh Jesus, what, no, not Imperial, Sith Inquisitor. Oh my god, sorry for stumbling there, and also sorry for doing very stupid gameplay, but I have absolutely no idea what I'm supposed to do here. I must be quite honest with you. No. So yeah, I'm just running around trying to figure out a way to play this game. So this Tatooine walkthrough was very fun, again, as far as lore goes. It looked very nice, the missions looked cool, interesting, but the missions on themselves, performing the missions, is a completely different story. Why is that? The combat. I have spoken about the combat before, and I think I will a couple times in the future, because this is probably the worst, absolutely the worst part of LEGO Star Wars. Not LEGO Star Wars, of the Old Republic. Why is that? The combat is sloppish as fuck, and I'm not going to even try to be gentle here. And the fact that it's the game that I'm really hoping to play and I'm really looking forward to is not going to be an excuse either, because combat was terrible. I mean, they said that it was like 20 or 30 levels, something like that, that it was like half the way through the game as far as leveling goes, right? And the combat consisted only on saving wizards going and pressing one button, doing lightning, 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 loot, lightning, lightning. I mean, it was so terrible, it was so sloppy, and I have said it many times before. The combat is just boring as hell in this game. I know that the MMO doesn't give you really many more opportunities. At least this kind of an MMO doesn't give you more opportunities as far as combat goes, but really sloppy, it's boring, it's not interesting, and it's not epic. The main point of BioWare's employees, and while they were making the videos in the past, was that they want to make sure that you feel epic and that you feel heroic, right? What they've done so far is completely the other way around. I do not feel heroic pressing one button all the time while questing. I think that the combat in this kind of game is a major aspect, even while leveling in PvE. It has to be interesting, it has to be fun, you have to feel heroic. You don't. You simply do not feel heroic from what we've seen from Tatooine gameplay. And I think that the entire game looks like it. We've seen it before, I was really worried before, but now I'm sure of it. The game does not support the epicness, and I am really concerned with that. I'm really hoping that they will make something with it, that the testers will finally point out that the game just is too slow for a Star Wars title. The game needs to be faster, it needs to be really fast-paced. The combat needs to have, I don't know, half the cooldowns of what it has right now, because otherwise it's completely pointless to have a combat in this game like this. I really don't like it, I don't think anyone will. I know that the lore-wise and all that shit is really fun and entertaining, and is going to be very nice, but I just really don't like the combat system. It may be only me, but I don't know. I really have big concerns about combat, and I'm really hoping that they will do something about it, and maybe that on higher levels will look amazing, because otherwise, how do you expect to do PvP? I mean, I know WoW was cooldown based as well, and that combat worked out there very well, but I don't remember in WoW pressing one button all the time. I had my rotation, and what we've seen from the gameplay of the developers, it was one button and loot, one button and loot, and also this henchman thing while questing, this companion as they call it in this game. Really? I don't know. it looked really kind of retarded for me. I'm sorry, I may be making many enemies to myself right at this point. Oh, I made something. But that's how I see the game, and I'm really concerned about it. I hope that it will change, and I hope that I may be wrong, that maybe this one video, maybe the developer not playing as best as he could, I don't know. I'm just really hoping that something will change, and that the combat will get more lively. And I also had one more point, I think. No, I don't think I had. That's all, I think, as far as E3 summary goes. Some people are saying that there were not many news on the E3. On the other hand, someone pointed out on the internet. Sorry, small cut there. Someone pointed out on the internet. I don't remember whether it was Facebook, official website, YouTube, whatever. Someone pointed out that. What was my point? I'm sorry, I got lost in the battle. I had to do another cut because I just completely lost the track of my topic. Someone pointed out that we got used to this one weekly update, and usually it consisted of not much information. Sometimes it was amazing, sometimes it was very epic, but at the other times it was just, you know, this fun Friday news, which is not really entertaining as far as the game development goes, right? And if we get that into consideration, and then we consider it with the amount of information we have been given on E3 this year, I think that's quite a lot. And I agree with the person saying that it's really a handful of information for Star Wars: The Old Republic. Oh, there we go. Now, just let me drop this head over there. Don't attack me. There we go. There we go. Finally, I will be finishing this level. Am I really impressed as far as the game looks right now? I'm not entirely sure. I have been very enthusiastic, and you know that. I have been very enthusiastic throughout throughout the game development, and I'm really looking forward to playing it, but I'm really concerned that the combat will just spoil the game. That the pace will not be good enough, and that them adding the fourth pillar to the game, which is story, will spoil the rest of the pillars, right? The development of the character, the exploration, and all that. I'm concerned, and I'm really hoping that it will not be the case in this game. Okay, this is like the second part of this level, and I think that I will make a cut right now, make another LEGO Star Wars walkthrough from here, and cover some amount of material from the older news from Star Wars: The Old Republic. So thanks for watching. For those of you who are watching my Polish channel Minecraft, remember that there is another episode released. It's called Crips. You might be enjoying seeing what I've done there. Go ahead and click the annotation on your screen right now. And to the viewers of only this channel, remember to subscribe, comment, rate this video. And as always, I'm looking for feedback from you guys. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next part of this level in another video from Star Wars, not the Old Republic, but LEGO Star Wars: The Clone Wars walkthrough. Thanks, and see ya.